We all eat. We usually eat food with our families and friends. If there's people in our community who don't have adequate food, we've pretty well shunned them. They're no longer in our community. They're no longer in our families. I've been working for over 30 years trying to develop a community food system that ensures everyone has equal access to food. It really made sense for us to develop an agricultural program in order to have access to food. Otherwise, we would be looking for someone to donate food to us, but we have many able-bodied volunteers who are willing to work producing food. Here I can pick some of these plants, get them to market, get them into a food box, and they've only traveled 20 kilometers and there's been really negligible carbon emissions.
I'm a small business owner, so I do make an okay amount of money, but sometimes it's a bit of a stretch. So being a single parent can make buying food and paying all my expenses a little bit more difficult. I learned about the subsidized food box from one of my friends who was actually collecting it. I did not think that I would be eligible for it. When I found out that I did qualify, I was quite surprised, and I really definitely encouraged other people to look into it. It cut down my grocery bill significantly because buying fruit and vegetables does tend to be quite cost prohibitive. The variety is good, but also a lot of the things in the food box are things that children will eat. Oh, it was so good. It was especially helpful because I was terrified of going to the grocery store. So the fact that somebody would drop it off for me was really amazing.
When we saw COVID coming down the pipeline, we pretty well tripled our area. So we opened up more fields for production and thought, people are going to be asked to stay at home, but farming is an essential service. So we had many more people want to work with us. And we had the fields prepared, we had seedlings started. Now the hard job is getting them out into the field, getting them watered, putting irrigation systems in. COVID made everyone more aware of what's local and where their food comes from. And when borders become closed and when money becomes scarce, local food becomes more important.
I prefer to eat local as much as possible because I like to reduce.
I know better.
You do know better? That's good. So reducing carbon footprint is important, and I appreciate having fresh fruit and vegetables in the house for sure.
A community is either united or divided, and so it's important for us to come together as a community, especially in times of crisis, to ensure those who are less fortunate have an equal chance. I really appreciate the work that United Way does in helping redistribute funds from people who feel they can donate to people who are in need of donations. We need to ensure that basic food and nutrition is a right for all Canadians. So we're working on a program with local doctors and hospitals so they can prescribe a food box as part of a way to achieve a better state of health.
Thank you for the Food Box program, and we hope you have a wonderful day.